Please put your hands together for Weeding Out the Stone 420 edition! Your host, Officer Alex Grubard!
Hello, Philadelphia! Welcome to Weeding Out the Stone! Hell yes, I'm Officer Alex Grubard. This is the game show of Sobriety Test, and guess what? It's 420! Holy crap, exciting. Let me ask you guys this, how many people have been to Weeding Out the Stone before? A few people. How many people is this their very first time? Fantastic. Well, then most of you guys don't know we cheer a lot. So we cheer a lot. Well, guess what? Since most of you, it's your very first time at this show, you guys need to know how we play this game show of Sobriety Test. You need to know the rules around here. Let's check out the law of the land. Here's the deal. I pulled over a clown car of Philadelphia's most stoned comedians tonight. They smelled very loud, all right? Their car was running on sour diesel. Yes, so here's the deal. We have 16 comedians. They are all stoned except for one. One of them is sober. They narked anonymously on the rest of them, and I need to find out specifically who that anonymous narc is. And you guys are going to help me with this. We're going to play a series of sobriety test games, and after each games, we are going to eliminate different contestants we think are stoned, and we don't want to be bothered with them anymore. And this is where you guys come in. You guys are going to be my deputies this evening. The way we eliminate people, after each game, I'm going to say each contestant's name one by one. If you think that contestant is stoned and you want to eliminate them, what you're going to do is you're going to cheer really loudly for them, all right? You're going to cheer for people you think are stoned. Let's try that one out real quick. Pretend that I'm stoned right now. I know I'm pulling it off, but let's pretend for this example. So what are you going to do when you think someone is stoned? Alex. Fantastic. You can get a range on it. We're going to eliminate different people, different games. So that's how we eliminate people. If you think after a certain game, after a certain sobriety test, a contestant might be the sober person, might be the narc, you want to keep them in to the next game, at least see them through another games, give them immunity. What you're going to do during the elimination round, I'm going to say their name, you're going to point at them and yell narc, all right? A few people have done this before. A few X-Hall monitors out there, I can tell. So let's try that one out. Pretend that I'm sober. I'm sober. So what are you going to do when you want to give someone immunity? You think they might be the sober person. Alex.
Narc!
Fantastic. And a point is like an exclamation point. I really think they're a sober person. And even one or two narcs can keep someone into the next round. So use those narcs wisely. All right, let's try them both out one more time. What are you going to do when you think someone is stoned? Alex. Great. And what are you going to do when you think someone is sober? Alex. Fantastic. Okay. Those are our elimination techniques. Now we have high contestants. We also have high stakes. If we win, if we leave the sober person left at the very end of the show, we are correct at who the narc is. Everyone here gets candy. Pretty awesome. Bonuses on your first day on the job. But if we are fooled by a stoner, if a stoner is left at the very end of the show, they get the thing they desire most in the world, all of the candy. To themselves. They're so selfish, these stoners. We can't let that happen. So, now that's our prizes tonight, but we also have a bunch of candy out here on stage because we have another rule, the munchies rule. If any contestant eats any of the candy while the games are still taking place, they obviously have the munchies, and they are automatically eliminated. Yeah, they go to jail for life. It's very serious. It's a very serious thing. So if you see someone eating candy, we might eliminate them very quickly. Those are the basic rules, but I have one final hint for you guys. Here's the deal. Now, all of these contestants are comedians, so they are all going to say things that are funny. Don't just eliminate people for being funny. Eliminate people for acting really stonery, all right? Don't just eliminate silly, eliminate stupid. Yeah, that's my one final hint for you guys. But yeah, so those are the basic rules. Now, here's the deal, though. I have one more thing. It's 420. And since it's a special 420 show, we thought we might try something a little new, a little different. Now, some say the police aren't traditionally the most trustworthy bunch. Some say that, you know? I've been accused of maybe being biased against some or all of these contestants. And so on just this occasion, I'm going to choose one of you to get promoted from deputy to sheriff this evening. And you'll listen to who everyone thinks is the narc and who everyone wants to eliminate each elimination round. But you have the final say over who we eliminate and who gets to stick around each elimination round. So do we have a volunteer who wants to be the sheriff this evening? Does anyone want to be the sheriff? I see one person. Okay, come on up here, guy. Come on up here. Give him a big round of applause. Give him a big round of applause. Just sit on this stool right here. Grab that microphone. Fantastic. Good. Yeah, yours. It's very chill. What's your name, man?
Eric.
You talk at the microphone, Eric. But okay. Yeah, Eric, everybody. Give it up for Eric. All right, Eric. Yeah, Eric, where are you from?
Originally Seattle, but I've lived here for 5 years.
Great, I love your life story. No, that's great. In Seattle, Philadelphia, very straight edge places. Yeah, Eric, are you high right now?
A little bit.
I get it. Okay, a little bit. Get into the mindset of the criminal. I understand. Get into there. Yeah, it's 420. You just pretty much have to. Okay. So now there's one thing I didn't mention. If Eric, you correctly identify the sober contestant at the end of the game, not only will everyone get candy, but you will receive $100 cash! Whoa! Yeah, different kind of green. So, no pressure, buddy. Yeah, I know. The stakes have been raised for 420. Well, Eric, everybody, are you guys ready to meet this contestants this evening? Well, let's check them out. Come on out here, boys. So give it up for all of them. Yeah, give it up for all our contestants up here. Fantastic stuff. I think we lost somebody on the way, but okay. Well, yeah, here's the deal. We have so many contestants up here. Let's see our first game. Let's give it up for our first game. Give it up. It's 30-second explanation. Hell yeah. Come on, guys. I know you can do better than that. This is 4-fucking-20. I want you to applaud for these sobriety tests. These shits are going to be crazy. It's 30-second explanation! Hell yeah. Here's the deal. We all know that a symptom of being high is that contestants tangent. And we want to see what's in their mind. We want to see how their timing is, And so I'm going to give each of our contestants an explain this prompt. And they have exactly 30 seconds to explain that prompt. That's all they have to do, and we'll see who tangents and who is coherent in their answer, all right? So that's how this is going to go. Yeah, let's give it up for your first contestant, Michael, everybody. Give it up for Michael. All right, Michael, this is 30-second explanation. So for 30 seconds, explain your favorite spring activity. Go.
My favorite spring activity is gonna be planting stuff in my backyard. I'm really into gardening and bringing all of my inside plants back outside again. And I sit in there and I think about everything that I've done for my entire life and relive every embarrassing thing I ever said ad nauseum. The end.
Time. Hey, pretty good. Well timed, kind of coherent, although pretty vague about what those plants are. So I would take that into notes. Yeah, into consideration, certainly. Give it up for your next contestant, Aaron, everybody. Keep it going for Aaron.
Clap it. Clap, clap, clap.
All right, Aaron, for 30 seconds, explain your 5-year plan. Go.
Okay, so this is a long 5-year plan. So the tomorrow I'm just gonna wake up and I just figured out. Do you guys know what eggs in a basket is? It's for some fans, baby. What you do is you just cut the circle of your toast, and then you just put your egg inside there, and you can, depending on what kind of egg it is, you can do like sunny side up, and you can break the yolk, and it flows right into the toast. So that's tomorrow.
Time. Okay. Great. I love your 5 years. A toast. Definitely, who knows what. There you go. And give it up for your next contestant, Daryl, everyone. Give it up for Daryl. All right, Daryl, for 30 seconds, explain how cryptocurrency works. Go.
It's, all money's kind of a lie, right? That we agree to its value, right? Because we can't all just barter, right? So cryptocurrency is like a computer version of the bullshit. You know what I mean? What we need to do is like have skills that we can actually trade with each other. Everybody should like plant stuff like Michael, because when the shit falls apart, then you'll be like, yo, I got these tomatoes, what's up? You know what I mean? And that's what money really should be.
Time. All right. Yeah. Sounded like a Reddit comment to me, but it was pretty coherent, so I can't fault him for it. Keep it going for your next contestant, Steve, everybody. Give it up for Steve. All right, Steve, for 30 seconds, exactly 30 seconds, explain your idea of the perfect date. Go.
The perfect date is when a woman picks me up from my home. She walks me to her car, opens her car door, and just making sure that I'm safe, because I like, being a 6 foot, 200 pound man, you never know when somebody could grab you and take you away. So I love walks in the parks. I'm a big drinker, so if we can do a walk in the park and then she could take me back to her room and we get trashed.
All right, time. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Perfect dates, I guess. It's pretty coherent, depending on how you think about women. Anyway. Your next contestant. Give it up for Clay, everyone. Give it up for Clay. Clay, for 30 seconds, explain your family tree. Go.
Oh, okay. That's, I know that one. So I have 2 sisters, and then we share parents. Now, my dad has a brother, and that's an uncle. And then he has children too, and those are cousins. And then there's an aunt involved in that. And then repeat that a couple times on the other side.
Time. Okay. I think we got a pretty good idea. Clay, not bad. Potentially the most coherent answer so far. Potentially. Give it up for your next contestant, Alyssa, everybody. Give it up for Alyssa. Oh, yes, fans. All right, Alyssa, for 30 seconds, explain how a microwave functions. Go.
Okay, so like my mom, she's not from the US, and so she really didn't believe in microwaves a lot. So I'm just gonna go with how a stove works. Because we use the stove a lot. So you like turn the knob, there's like 4 knobs. And I can't ever remember which knob like turns the back burner on and which one turns the front burner on. That's like really hard. And so like, I would just like observe that and then pick a knob, fire comes on. You put like, I don't know, your nearest object on it to cook it.
Time. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's how a stove works, but it sounds like your mother isn't the only one that has a fear of microwaves. Doesn't believe in them. I don't know. Keep it going for your next contestant, Cassandra, everybody. Give it up for Cassandra. Cassandra, for 30 seconds exactly, explain your favorite website. Go.
My favorite website is, unfortunately, twitter.com. I like it because of all the GIFs. And the way that it works is that you go and then you hit follow on people you think could be funny. And I like to also read my own tweets when I feel sad. And it's a really good website if you know how to use it right. You know, it's like Dick's in a way.
Time. Okay. Twitter, it's like Dick's. Because you get to follow your own. I don't know. Sometimes people are funny. Who knows? Yeah, great job. Your next contestant, give it up for Annie, everybody. Give it up for Annie. Annie, for 30 seconds, explain who Cate Blanchett is. Go.
The Bob Dylan movie. She was a wild card to have in that film because she's not a man, and she's also not Tilda Swinton, and she's also not Kate Winslet. And bone structure for days. Take a minute. She can do. This area is important on her face. I think she trained at the Royal Academy.
Time, okay? No, I think we all get a good idea of who Cate Blanchett was from that. Bone structure for days. That's probably all you needed to say. Your next contestant, give it up for Michael, everyone. Give it up for Michael. Michael, for 30 seconds, explain what your name means. Go.
You can't get me to stop talking about this. Talking about it all morning. I think it's Hebrew. I remember a framed thing in my house that was like, Michael, it's Hebrew for joy. And there was like a bumblebee on it. I think that's my sign. I'm the bumblebee. And it ain't Tilda Swinton.
Time. All right. Interesting. It might be a tough one. Eric, do you know what does your name mean?
I think it was a guy that my mom really liked.
All right. There you go. Definitely made Michael's answer seem pretty coherent too. I know, although Eric didn't mention bumblebees. I don't know. Well, great job, guys. Give it up for your next contestant, Chris, everybody. Give it up for Chris. All right, Chris, for 30 seconds, explain your least favorite thing about Philadelphia. Go.
Oh, it's easy. The people. You're disgusting. You always try to talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. You fucking weirdos. And in Philly, it's hard to tell who's homeless and not. Like me. I don't know. I made it here. Rent's getting high, man.
Time. Okay. Yeah. Definitely some things to not like about Philly. Although you're making everyone enemies of everyone here except Seattle Eric. All right, keep it going for your next contestant, Brandon, everybody. Oh, yes. All right, Brandon, for 30 seconds, explain how planes stay in the sky. Go.
All right, first of all, just like me and my friends, they're level. They're level. They're in control. They're in the sky. I like them. They take my friends from places to places. Don't ask Buddy Holly about planes. Or Alabama, please. Tragic movie. Didn't happen to Selena though. I love that movie. It was a weird TMC weekend for me, as you can see. I'm one of those black guys that has cable. I'm very lonely and I love movies a lot. Have you seen Selena? Not Gomez, but the first one.
Time. Okay, time. Yeah. There you go. Give it up. That was how planes stay in the sky. Yeah. Pretty good. I don't know. Eric, you ever seen Selena?
You cool.
You cool, everybody. Get on Eric's side. I love it. Give it up for your next contestant, Domo, everybody. Give it up for Domo. All right, Domo, for 30 seconds, explain your biggest fear. Go.
Yo. To be real, like for real, I'm scared to win. Oh, y'all acting like y'all can't relate. Like, I'm just saying, like a good breeze will knock me the fuck over. But my biggest fear is to win. Only cause like I'm a $150, a $110. I'm sorry, subtract 5.
At time. Okay. Yeah. 50, 110, subtract 5. Yes. I think everyone is afraid of winning now. It's possible. Give it a go for your next contestant, Maddie, everybody. Give it up for Maddie. All right, Maddie, for 30 seconds, explain where babies come from. Go.
Oh, no. That one. Oh. On a stage? Oh, my God, I'm so embarrassed. We know it's sex. I'm kidding. It's not gross. I'm sex positive. I'm just nervous for no reason. Are you mad at me? Yeah, that's it. It's sex. It's sex. It's cool. Do it all the time. Do it however you want. It doesn't have to have a baby. That's not.
Pretty good. It's sex. I get it. That made sense to me. Yeah, although I love, like, are you mad at me? No stoner's ever said that. All right, keep it going for your next contestant, Robert, everybody. Give it up for Robert. All right, Robert, for 30 seconds, explain your personal style. Go.
Wow. Thank you. Chic. I enjoy a nice shirt over pants. And I'm currently going with a black shirt with some graphics on it. There's like a airplane landing on a strip on the back, but that's just for me.
End time. Okay. Yeah, very stylish. And very personal. All right. And keep it going for your final contestant, Hannah, everybody. Give it up for Hannah. All right, Hannah, for 30 seconds, explain everything you did today leading up to this show.
Oh my God, let me just tell you guys. I'm in law school, I've been studying for exams, so let me tell you about civil procedure, all right, bitches? Okay, thank you. Okay, so today I outlined heavily on the Erie Doctrine, which is when you're in federal court and you want to sue someone, it's the law that you apply. So, okay, for example, I want to sue Robert in federal court. Oh my God, that's crazy. I bring the lawsuit there, but it's in Philadelphia. And because it's the Philadelphia District Court, we have to figure out, are we applying federal law or Pennsylvania state law?
Time. Okay, we gotta figure it out.
And I had a very long day.
Man, I don't know. I'm a cop. I didn't even know that much about the law. Yeah.
It ain't Tilda Swinton.
Well, Eric, do you think you got a good sense of who might be stoned or sober up here? Absolutely. Well, we're still gonna do it. We're gonna take everybody their opinion into account, and then it's up to you for who you want to eliminate. All right? We're gonna end up eliminating 2 people. So, who thinks that Annie is stoned? Who thinks that Cassandra is stoned? Who thinks that Alyssa is stoned? Who thinks that Clay is stoned? Narc. Definitely some people. Who thinks that Steve is stoned? Some. Who thinks that Daryl is stoned? A lot of narcs. Who thinks that Aaron is stoned? There's some narcs. Some applause. Who thinks that Michael is stoned? Some. Who thinks that Hannah is stoned? There are several narcs. See some points too. Who thinks that Robert is stoned? Some. I heard a narc though. Who thinks that Maddie is stoned? Kind of a lot. She's also that. Who thinks that Domo is stoned? I heard a narc though. Who thinks that Brandon is stoned? Some. Who thinks that Chris is stoned? And who thinks that Michael is stoned? Here's some narcs. Well, Eric, it's up to you. Remember, this is for $100 in the end. So this is your first chance to eliminate people that you think are stoned. You heard what they think. Eric, who do you want to eliminate up here?
I think the law school student is a narc.
Well, we're looking this every fucking time. We're trying to eliminate people. This is the first game. So we're trying to eliminate people that you think are stoners. But good to know. Good to know. I'm glad you informed us. Eric, who do you think is stoned up here and we should eliminate based on how they cheered for everybody?
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
He's a stoner, so Michael's a stoner. We're eliminating one more. Who do you think is stoned up here? Yeah, give it up for Michael, everybody. Eliminate one more person. Robert Stone. All right. All right, Robert, you're eliminated. Give it up for Robert and Michael. Come on, give it up for them. All right, Eric. Great. Eliminating and thinking the stoner person are the people closest to you. I love your strategy. But okay. Fantastic. No, great work. Great work. We'll find out in the end, you know. But you're going to keep eliminating people. So, that was our first game. Give it up for all these guys that are still in here. Made it through that first one. And keep that going for our next game. Let's check it out. Absolutely. It's lung capacity. Now, we all know that stoners, they've got fire in their bellies. They're smoking things all the time. And since they've got all that smoke in their lungs, they have terrible lungs. So I'm going to give each of our contestants a balloon, and everybody has to blow up their balloon until it pops. Everyone blows up their balloon until it pops, and we'll see who pops their balloon with their breath, who cheats. Cheaters are definitely stoners, and who's able to blow it up fast, who blows it up the last. And we'll take that all into account, and we'll figure out who we think is stoned and who we think is sober based on how good their lung capacity is. So everybody's got a balloon. When you think, oh, you need one more here, it's in there. Yeah, so when you hear the music, begin blowing up your balloons. Pop it or let it go. Let it go. Hey, she popped it. Probably. Yeah. I think you could have the whole time. But anyway, Annie was last, I believe. Daryl was first. Steve, you're struggling like a motherfucker. So Annie, you beat Steve. Same with you, Alyssa. But we're still gonna eliminate people the old-fashioned way. You could just let that go. Whatever. You don't need to. I'm not gonna force you to do that the whole show. All right, and we are gonna eliminate two more people. I believe. Actually, yeah. This time, we are actually going to eliminate one person right now. One more person's getting eliminated. So here's the deal. Who thinks that Domo is stoned? Who thinks that Maddie is stoned? Who thinks that Steve is stoned? Some narcs. Who thinks that Daryl is stoned? A bunch of narcs. Who thinks that Aaron is stoned? A bunch. Who thinks that Hannah is stoned? There are a bunch of narcs, but some claps. Who thinks that Clay is stoned? I heard a narc. Who thinks that Alyssa is stoned? I have a lot. Who thinks that Cassandra is stoned? I have a lot. Who thinks that Annie is stoned? Some. Who thinks that Michael is stoned? I heard a narc. Who thinks that Chris is stoned? Some narcs. And who thinks that Brandon is stoned? Some, but not many. All right, Eric, it's up to you. We're going to eliminate only one person right now.
I think Michael is stoned.
Michael. You already eliminated Michael.
I get your point.
Officer.
All right. Well, Michael, you are eliminated. Give it up for Michael, everybody. Keep it going for Michael. Fantastic stuff. All right. And let's keep it going. Let's see our next game. Absolutely. Eric, you're getting the hang of this. It's Mararanga! So here's the deal with Mararanga. So these guys have all been in this. They've seen two games. Have been involved with 2 games. They know that they're trying to convince us that they're sober. I think Eric's followed it along as well, and he's finally figured out what to do. So they're trying to prove to us that they're the sober person, or try to fool us. So I am going to show a photo of something that any drug user in the world would know what it is. And this is Mararanga. All they have to do is get that answer wrong. Prove to us that you don't know anything about stoner culture. And just when I show you this photo, just tell us what it isn't or who it isn't, all right? That's all you have to do. If you get the answer wrong, you will hear a buzz. And that's good. This is Mararanga. Prove to us that you don't know what it is. If somehow you say the right answer, even a half-right answer, you'll hear a ding. And that means that these guys aren't even paying attention to me right now, all right? So that's how this game works, and we'll eliminate people afterwards. So, all right, yeah. Good point. All right, Annie, you got a microphone. Let's see this first photo. What is that?
That's an umbrella.
Incorrect. Great job. Moving on, Cassandra. Let's see this next photo. Who is that?
Oh, my dad.
That's my knowledge. All right, Alyssa. Let's see this next photo. What is that?
A star.
No, I was worried for you for a second. Clay, let's see this next photo. Who are they? What are they doing?
Oh, those are my daughters.
Okay, incorrect. Steve, let's see this next photo. What is that?
Looks like spinach.
No. Yeah, even spinach doesn't look like that. Pretty bad spinach. All right, Daryl, let's see this next photo. What is that?
A volcano.
It is technically correct. That is technically the brand of what that is. Technically correct.
You're welcome.
All right, Aaron, let's see this next photo. Who is that? What is that guy?
That is the first Korean flag.
Incorrect. All right, Hannah, let's see this next photo. What is that?
That is a misdemeanor.
Yeah, it is a misdemeanor, I think.
Evidence.
All right, technically correct. Maddie, let's see this next photo. Who are those guys? What are they doing?
My heart. Santa and Elvis.
Nope, not Santa and Elvis. Those two buddies. Tomo, let's see this next photo. Who is that guy?
Oh my God, I know that guy. Oh my God, y'all really do know that guy. Does anybody know that guy? I don't know that guy.
Yeah, all right. Interesting strategy, but I think it worked in your favor. Brandon, let's see this next photo. What is that?
It looking like a man. Remember that?
Kind of. All right. Great job. I think I was correct because those are hands of a person. I don't know. It looks like a man. I don't know. We could just go back to the person Domo didn't know. All right. Yeah. Right. Exactly. And Chris, let's see this next photo. Who is that?
Papa Smurf.
No, not yet. But yeah. Well, great job. Give it up for all of them. Give it up for all of them. We got a couple right answers. There you go. Yeah, Eric, did you think anyone came across as particularly stoned there? Okay, good point. I get what you're saying. Eric, I like how you're watching these days. You're like, oh shit. I get it, man. All right, so we are eliminating 3 people. We're gonna eliminate 3 people right now. So who thinks that Hannah is stoned? Some narcs. Who thinks that Aaron is stoned? Good a narc with a bunch of applause. Who thinks Daryl is stoned? Oh, I heard a narc though. Who thinks Steve is stoned? Not many applause. I heard some narcs. Who thinks Clay is stoned? Mild applause. Who thinks Alyssa is stoned? Who thinks that Cassandra is stoned? I'm a lot. Who thinks Annie is stoned? Some. Who thinks Chris is stoned? I heard some narcs. Who thinks that Brandon is stoned? Kind of a bunch. Who thinks Domo is stoned? A lot. Who thinks Maddie is stoned? Definitely some. We're eliminating 3 people. Eric, it's up to you. Remember, this is for $100.
Aaron, Domo, and Brandon.
Aaron, Domo, Brandon, you guys are eliminated. Give it up for Aaron, Domo, and Brandon. Give it up for them. Definitely give it up for them. What are you doing? Taking the candy? God will judge you now. God will be the judge of you. No, fantastic stuff. Yeah, and Eric, very impressive. You're getting everybody's names. Give it up for Eric. That's a stoner memory test in of itself. You are only a little high. I'm impressed. And let's see our next game. Let's see it. Give it up for all of these guys. And keep it going for this game. Give it up for the game. It's the blame game. Yes. Oh, yeah. I love the blame game because this is when we get to see them turn on each other. All of these contestants, they've all seen themselves and every other contestant go through 3 different sobriety tests. So they know who they think is stoned up here and we should eliminate next. So everyone here, just take a limited amount of time and state who you think is stoned and why we should eliminate them next. So that's how this game works. Chris, you got a microphone. Chris, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
Oh, this shit got serious. Definitely this guy with the glasses. Because he'd be twitching a lot. I do it because I have a mental disorder. He does it because he's on drugs. Definitely a criminal.
Right.
But like a white-collar criminal.
Okay.
Like an accountant. He makes shit up, is what I'm saying. Don't trust him.
This went off the rails. But all right, Clay, that's one for you. There you go. Fantastic. I want to press that to Annie. Who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I think Maddie's stoned because she's scared to be up here. And this is like a chill situation. This is the kickback. She shouldn't be scared.
Got you. So that's one for Maddie for being terrified. All right. Cassandra, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
And why? Yeah. I'm gonna go with Hannah. I think she's trying too hard by saying law stuff. You know? It's like she's trying to do a whole other sobriety test, like extra. She's like, I can say the law. I can't be stoned. She's tricking you.
Got you. Good reason, I see. Trying to throw us off the scent.
I might have to sue you.
So that's one. Well, that's also threatening to sue
See you in
people.
the court.
All right. There you go. This is going to be an interesting People's Court episode. Yeah. So that's one for Hannah. Alyssa, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
Well, we all know. But all right. I think, yeah, Cassandra, yeah, she's definitely it. Just because we all know who it can't be right now. So, Cassandra.
All right. Everyone here knows what you mean. That's one for Cassandra. I got you. All right. Clay, you've had an accusation thrown at you. Who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I was gonna do a refute, but then I heard what Alyssa said just now, and I have to change my answer to Alyssa. Because I don't know what she's talking about.
Yes, she was incoherent. So that's one for Alyssa. All right. Steve, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I think I'm gonna go Clay.
Clay.
His speech patterns are incoherent. His eyes are a little sleepy. Plus, I never met a white dude named Clay, so there's no way that his real name is Clay. So I gotta go with him being stoned.
All right. That's another one for Clay, I guess. Interesting. Daryl, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I was gonna go with Alyssa because I didn't understand what she said, but then Steve brought up a very good point. I've never met a white man named Clay. So I'm gonna have to go with Clay.
There you go. I didn't know that meant you were stoned, but I see. Hey, they're piling on. That's 3 for Clay. 3 people think Clay is very stoned up here. Right. Eric, have you ever met a white Clay?
I have now.
Yeah. Eric seems to believe Clay, I guess. I don't know. Maddie, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
Chris. Don't you think he's up there standing by himself up there? Wait, I'm sorry. You're so slow to get to a seat. It's like musical chairs. Have you ever played musical chairs when you're stoned? I haven't because I don't smoke marijuana. Officer, I work for a Christian organization, sir.
All right. All right.
That didn't help. Yeah.
I like everything coming out of your mouth sounds with a tremble. But that's one for Chris. All right, great. Hannah, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
Legally, I'm not comfortable saying because I don't want to be sued for defamation and I don't have proof beyond a reasonable doubt. So I'm not going to accuse anyone, but I do not like being accused of crimes myself and may consider a libel suit as well. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Who's that, one for Cassandra, I guess? I'll take it. There you go. I believe that's everybody. Give it up for all of them. Fantastic stuff. I believe that was 1 for Hannah, 1 for Maddie, I think 3 for Clay, I think 1 for Alyssa, 1 for Cassandra, and 1 for Chris. Okay, good tactic, smooth move. But here's the deal, you know how it goes. It's going to be up to Eric, but we're going to all base our opinion, give our opinion on who we think is stoned, and we're going to eliminate 3 people after this. So let's try this. Who thinks Chris is stoned? Here, a bunch of narcs, a couple of applause. Who thinks that Annie is stoned? A bunch. Who thinks that Cassandra is stoned? A bunch. Who thinks that Alyssa is stoned? Definitely a lot. Who thinks that Clay is stoned? Clay up there. Who thinks that Steve is stoned? Some. Who thinks Daryl is stoned? A few narcs. Who thinks that Maddie is stoned? Several narcs. And who thinks Hannah is stoned? Here's some narcs. All right, we're eliminating 3 people, Eric. It's up to you. Who do you think is stoned up here based on everyone's suggestions and what you've seen yourself?
Clay, Alyssa, and Cassandra.
Clay, Alyssa, and Cassandra, you are eliminated. They are shocked. Who the hell knows? Give it up for Clay, Alyssa, and Cassandra. Give it up for them. What? She's getting the candy. How dare you? How dare you? Unbelievable. Get out of here. Go to jail. They're going to jail for life. Yeah, I know. It gets pretty serious. Don't awe them. They're criminals. At least most of them. All right, but give it up for these guys that are still in here. Give it up for them. Absolutely. Now Chris has a chair. All right. Well, yeah, fantastic. And let's see our next game. Let's check it out. Fantastic. Eric, what do you think it's going to be? It's Follow the Weeder. Yes. Fuck yeah, Follow the Weeder. So this is just like that old game, Follow the Leader. We're going to see how our contestants... yeah. We're going to see how our contestants lead the group, and we're going to see how they follow instructions. So everybody, I'm going to say a contestant's name, and everyone else has to do everything they do physically and say everything they say. And for 15 seconds, and we'll see who follows the instructions well, who is a leader. We'll see some leadership skills, which we know stoners do not have. So that's how this is going to go. So you guys can put your mics down. You don't need that for this game. And yeah, everybody follow Hannah. Go.
Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, great. I just wanted to let you know that you're going to do great on your exams. You're really going to
All right, time. Yeah. Interesting tax law. Yeah, right. Well, great job, and get everybody follow Maddie. All right, in time. Very strange. We're gonna do that. Yeah. There you go. Everybody did follow her. I'm pretty impressed. And yeah, come on back here, guys. And everybody follow Steve. Dangerous. And time. Oh, see, I don't think you did eat something. It's faking it. It's like a smooth move trying to get everyone else to do it. And everybody follow Annie. Everybody follow Annie. And time. Okay. Yeah. We all know that one lyric from LFO. And everybody follow Daryl. Go. And time. Okay, great job, everybody. And everybody follow Chris. Go. And time. Okay. There you go. Give it up for all of them. Come on. Yeah. Eric, how do you think their leadership skills were? Yeah, pretty rough. Yeah. Fuck you, I thought he was cool. All right, well, here's the deal, guys. We're going to eliminate 4 people. 4 people are getting eliminated. Yeah, it's getting serious. And remember, they're going to prison. No, okay. So here's the deal. We're eliminating 4 people. You guys know how this works. Who thinks Annie is stoned? Definitely a lot. Who thinks Chris is stoned? Some applause. Who thinks that Steve is stoned? Some. Who thinks that Daryl is stoned? Some cheers. Who thinks that Maddie is stoned? Narc with a bunch. Who thinks Hannah is stoned? Definitely here's some narcs. We're eliminating 4 people. Eric, who do you want to eliminate for being obviously stoned up here?
Annie, Chris.
Annie, Chris, and?
Is it Haley?
Maddie.
Maddie. And
No, we knew who he was talking about.
Steve?
And Steve. Yeah, there's Steve. Okay, we get switched on it. So give it up for Annie, Steve, Maddie, and Chris. Give it up for them. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, fantastic. And keep it going for these 2. Daryl and Hannah are contestants in our final game. Absolutely. Let's see it. Let's check out our final game. Oh, absolutely. Yes. It's Stone a Friend. Oh, yeah. This is where it's not just the people in the room, all right? Guys, Daryl, Hannah, this is your last chance to prove to all of us, and especially Eric, that you are not stoned. Should you choose to accept, we are going to plug your phone into the TV and ask you to text any person in your phone's contact list that is not in the building to get them to vouch that you are not a stoner. We're looking for people to vouch for you. They will have 1 minute to respond once the text is sent, all right? And when you plug in your phone, that's when you can begin typing, all right? So, yeah, who's got an iPhone? You do. All right. You can use my phone. Well, you go to something first, or unless you want to share what it is, Well, here you go. Here, I'll grab this right here.
Can I say whatever I want?
Yeah. Yes, you can. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Plug it in. Plug it in. Yes, great. like it's working. Let's see. Oh, okay. So but that's great. Hey, I need you to vouch for me that I am not a stoner. Please, please, people need to know. All right, 1 minute on the clock. There you go. And who is this? Can I walk us through what this is? It's delivered. Fred Michael. Okay, it's been delivered. Oh, it's already 10 seconds in. At least your connection is good, and you know that. That's fantastic. Oh man. So let's see. Oh, are they gonna text back? If they text back by 9:50, we know they're good. OMG! Yeah, Bulls! I don't know, Bulls, please. Oh my God, less than 30 seconds. Yeah, throw some Bitmojis in there, that'll help. Definitely, trophy unlocked. We'll see about that. Also delivered, great connection. Who is your provider? Bro, give it there, under 10 seconds. Got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Unfortunately, they did not text back. No, that was what you get. Let's try a different friend next time, but yeah. And okay, so Daryl here, thank you so much. Well, great text. I loved the trophy unlocked. At least you got that trophy. Fantastic. All right.
I shouldn't have my back to the room.
Here we go. Daryl, you know, if you know someone's phone number, or you know, we know some of the same people. Why don't you can just use my phone.
text someone?
That's fine. Just you know.
Then I have to go. Okay.
Yeah, just find somebody, you know, or whatever. Someone once did a random one, like you're probably about to do. Which, what an interesting strategy. Text my cousin that I haven't seen in 10 years. That's a great idea, you know? Some real interesting ones. Ooh, some of these are real sad for me. Some of these are like, oh God, I don't even know if that person would respond. You know?
That's a lot of blacks right there.
Man, it's a big stage name. I don't know. What can you do?
Are any of them black?
Not a one. Not a fucking one. I know a couple people with the last name White that are black. So if you want to search for a White, it's a shot. There you go. Yeah, you want to? I don't know if I need a recommendation, but yeah.
No.
Pick who you think it's who you want to grab.
Who?
Nico White. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Nico's black, right? Yeah. This is a big comedy fan right here. That's awesome. I love that. This is gonna be fascinating. Okay, yo, comma. I love it. Doe. Oh, does. Does. Daryl. Assuming Daryl. Smoke. Weed. A lot. What is it? Yeah, is this even going to vouch? Oh, there we go. 10 seconds on the clock. Like a unhealthy amount. Or worry. Sometimes. There you go. I worry too. I worry. Well, let's see. Mutes. Yeah, you're adorable. Absolutely. You are too. Bam. What do you think Nico White is going to think of me? Yeah. It's not like that. All right. Whatever. Oh, you're doing well. Yeah, for sure. Good news. And that's that. I don't even know if these were delivered somehow. But there you go. So we got no responses. No responses, but there you go. You saw what they wrote, and who knows what any of that's going to tell us. So we were going to do this just the old-fashioned way like we've been doing. So who thinks that Daryl is stoned? And who thinks that Hannah is stoned? I heard some narcs, but both not too much applause. Eric, it's up to you. Who do you want to eliminate? This is going to be our final contestant up here, the one you think is the sober person. So who do you want to eliminate that you're sure is stoned?
Daryl Stone.
Daryl is stoned. Give it up for Daryl, everybody. Daryl's out of here. Nico White was not the choice. We should have texted, I don't know, my mom or something. Get out of here. What are you doing? I don't know. Don't tell me what's wet and what's not. Yeah, you're going to be fine. You're definitely going to survive. Nobody knows what that wet was, but okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. And Hannah, step on up here. So Eric thinks you're the sober person. Hannah, give it up for Hannah, everybody. She's the last person on stage. Grab a microphone. Remember, this is for $100. And if he's right, everyone here gets candy. Hannah, tell us, are you the sober person or are you stoned?
I'm stoned.
Oh, even the law students. Well, Eric, I'm sorry, but we have a consolation prize. It's a good T-shirt. So there you go. If it's not your size, exchange it. Give it up for Eric one more time. Thanks so much for being our sheriff. But we have to know, is the narc out there? Who was the sober person? Sober person, can you hear me? Sober person, come on out here. Sober person, where are you? It was Annie.
It's just my face.
Annie was sober. You guys were a great crowd. Thank you guys so much. Give it up for everybody. We're here every second to last Friday of the month at Cooking Comedy Theater. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. That's our show. Move along. Show's over.